So the big Vegas event finally happened for F1. So the first practice was on Thursday, and immediately, I think it was like within 8 minutes, there was an accident with Carlos Sainz. The track, there was a sewer manhole that blew up and destroyed the underneath of his car. It was really unfortunate. You got sparks coming under America track, but you didn't really need to do the 4th of July celebration just yet. I don't know how much they paid. Hopefully it wasn't too much. Hopefully it doesn't matter or they got reimbursed, but that's still ridiculous to have to kick everyone out after the first practice. And then they would end up having to do the second practice around like 2:30 in the morning for PST. The idea of doing this Vegas track was a mess, but it turned out to be alright at the end. Verstappen definitely voiced his opinion on the track pre-race, saying that he didn't really like it. Before the race even started, like I think it was when they had first got there, it was like a showcase. Max said that he just felt like everyone was just a clown. This dude's strictly business. Anyways, they ask him if he likes the track, and he says no.
But was it a fun track to drive? Do you enjoy it?
No, I've had better tracks in my life, but I mean, I already said that yesterday.
I raced on better tracks. Yeah, so Verstappen ended up getting P3 for qualifying. He overtook Leclerc and he pushed him out of the way.
This needs to be addressed now. He wasn't in front at the apex and he pushed me wide, so he needs to give that position back.
Verstappen ended up getting a 5-second penalty, and
you have been given the 5-second penalty for that incident, but you're already 2 seconds ahead behind, so we'll just keep eking that gap out to the stop.
He was already 2 seconds ahead when they gave him the penalty, so his team just told him to deal with the 5 seconds and to make a bigger gap. He sent them his regards. And also, right at the beginning, you know, the Vegas track was already cold enough as it was. It was about 15 degrees Celsius at the start. So none of the tires had the traction. What ended up happening right at the beginning, just a bunch of signs alone, so they ended up having the wheels spin at the beginning of the race. And so everyone was taking over each other. Just made the race even more interesting right from the get. Leclerc was finally about to win his first race. He gets pole so many times, but he can never finish. And his tires were a bit older than the rest of the cars, so right, like 75% in the race, maybe 80. Last 10 laps, he ended up having to pit to switch those tires because it was at the time. I think Verstappen and Perez and a bunch of the other racers, there's a gap. They had about eight laps on the tires, while he was up in like 16, so it was about double the tire laps. Perez was even first for like a little bit, and that was really exciting because, you know, he loves the street tracks. This is when Perez was about first, P1, and Verstappen was coming up behind P5, P6, somewhere around there. He had to come up behind Russell. Russell ended up he just ripped the steering wheel to the left, and he crashed into Verstappen. It was like a minor chip, a little bit of debris. Well, I just forgot who crashed. I forgot there was a crash.
And Lando Norris goes off the road at turn 12. And that is
so Lando Norris
a strange one.
Pretty mean crash. He got, like, again, it's just the grip on the tires is horrible. I got a lot of videos on my TikTok feed of a lot of the traditional Vegas gamblers. They were pretty upset about F1's taking over Vegas. This is ruining our whatever, this and that. And then they put the plexiglass cover on the window, or not the windows, but just whatever, the glass overlooking the strip. People were ripping it down. They're taking Vegas. My mom even sent me something, and about how no one apparently is gonna go to the race, and it was like the biggest event of the season. Vegas is still there. Keep spending your money. Vegas.
This is the last real corner on the racetrack. It's flat to the floor by the time that you get out of 14, 15 and 16. Charles Leclerc's going for it to the inside as he got the car slowed down. What a move, Charles Leclerc. Absolutely brilliant. At the last real chance that he had to make the pass, Checo tries to fight back. What a performance from the top three. Max Verstappen puts his name up in lights once again, and it's very close to the line, but it's Charles Leclerc who takes second place with a bold and brilliant move at the last real opportunity. On the last lap, it's 18 Grand Prix victories for the season for Max Verstappen, who wins the Las Vegas Grand Prix.